The truth is, life begins where water and light kiss. Life begins when water and light kiss. What if I told you that what we are is the most evolved plant species the planet has ever seen? The most evolved plant species. If you don't believe me, then feel your skin. Your skin is the complexification of flower petals, glistening. You are roses, honeysuckle, and jasmine, blooming. Your veins are a kind of central root system of nerve endings through which miniature rivers of life flow freely. Your lungs are imploded foliage, an absolute sync and symbiosis with the forest's out-breath, imploded foliage. We are the walking trees. Literal, living lightning rods for dreams. Who've cloned ourselves inland from the sea, one seed footstep at a time, across eons. And you, my dear, are more than the result of a mere naked monkey, swinging from epigenetic branches and accidentally ingesting entheogenic epiphanies. Indeed, harmonic vi-ratio frequency breeds biodiversity, which breaks sunbeams down into actual entities who have more in common with constellations as kinfolk and so-called dark flow than anyone knows. So be the firecracker you seek by singing into being some spontaneous creative combustion or innovative mass attitudinal recalibration, meaning the democratization of self-emancipation on the order of an unprecedented archaeological dig of the future. We've been digging in the past long enough, and life is a great adventure when we excavate philanthropy as a mimetic viral epidemic. Tenderness goes globally contagious, inciting public displays of shameless affection given away freely and irresistible outbursts of neoteny. Neoteny means the retention of immature qualities into adulthood, i.e. play. Let's play. What do you say? Let's play. Let's love-volutionize a living language for the new paradigms. The definition for the word competition originally meant to strive together towards a common intent. Competition once meant to strive together towards a common intent. And so what if scholars still aren't permitted to officially admit it yet? Every child already knows. Kindness is the oldest science that has ever existed. And what more advanced methodology is there at our disposal than a capacity to be compassionate when fully enacted? Capacity to be compassionate. We are the gene rearrangement generation. The gene rearrangement generation, here for metamorphosis and the exponential acceleration from outmoded ways of being, doing, and enacting according to the ancient archetypical attunement of what was once considered wisdom for a medieval people, but now has become the energetic equivalent of fossil fuel thinking, being replaced by the collective world dream to go completely green, by getting online with the inner net. Let's surf the web of life's transformation superhighway by downloading our souls into a new operating system of unconditional love, which comes complete with a state-of-the-art ability to upgrade or disengage the observer autopilot programming that's been hotwired into the mainframe matrix of our minds. Time to clear old karmic cobwebs and defibrillate all that's been forgotten. Let's jumpstart open the heart's electromagnetic field hyperdrive by developing some self-sustaining internal technologies where telepathy and levitation are but the least of our birthright abilities. Internal technologies. No need for a cell phone. We can use ourselves to phone home with the expanded, omnipresent, pinpoint accuracy built-in GPS, omnipresent, or genius personified sensory resonance. Despite the legendary advice of the so-called who's who of self-help gurus, there is no prescribed path of excellence for you to buy into. And a homeowner improvement standard of living workbook exercise won't help you fully self-actualize. We could practice being perfect until the rain falls backwards into the sky, or take an inspired moment, breathe in and realize you are the source of existence, incarnated in skin for this ephemeral experience, and as such, you could never really be hurt, wounded, or offended. I mean, how could eternal, pure love ever take anything personally? Meanwhile, whole ecosystems are disappearing in place of ego systems, whilst we participate in an unnatural caste system state of artificial intelligence nonsense that denigrates every other creature to the place of subservience in the alleged pursuit of our individual happiness. An entire unreported genocide of our inherent genius. Genius means the genie within, who can grant more wishes than you could imagine, image in. An entire unreported genocide of our inherent genius is being perpetuated by the billboard propaganda of overpopulated cities, where affluence equals success in the social celebrity VIP status contest of monetary importance in place of clean rivers and lakes. We are turning pristine wilderness landscapes into shopping mall meccas. Biophilia means our interphylum need to communicate. So like a redwood tree, let's just reiterate or outgrow old emotional compost decay of past prejudices into the courage canopy to contemplate elevated states of grace. The truth is, life begins when water and light kiss. We are antimatter made manifest in the flesh, so as to know the complete and utter contrast between eternal extension in every subdimensional direction spiraling from within this cosmological experiment of experience called the divine nexus of awareness. Your DNA is where double heliospheric coral content chooses to condense 15 billion light years worth of interstellar stuff into each fractal fingerprint of existence, or what you call your subatomic constituents, who skinny dip in the oceans of varying densities of light. We are overlapping currents of consciousness which undulate in all dimensions of time-space. We can convert waves of virtual energy potential into punctuated particulates of holographic coherence, which can multiply itself into the simultaneity of broad bandwidths through non-local embodiments. And the encodement of laughter has been purposefully tattooed on the rear end of every lepton and gluon that quarkily copulate, or should I say, cross-pollinate paradoxical charm charge to turn each other on and generate a mitochondrial lattice of chemical lexicon sign languages, so as to better express the internal emergence mitosis, primordial germ cell oogonium, immature ovum, into being an individuated humaniverse consisting of 70 trillion lucid, synchronistically dancing, intentional proto-communities whose conscious cooperation regulates the miniature Earth module environment biosphere of the body in a thermodynamic system of interstitial cohabitation. Welcome to New Eden, where Eve is the first electron, and Adam is the first atom, and matter, meaning mother, because it matters so much, is formed from their positron-charmed counterpart, sweetheart, romance. And women, sweet queens, no matter what the patriarchy says, you are no man's spare rib. And in fact, we all come from your womb room. And your moon cycle isn't a curse by a jealous, masochistic deity, as once led to believe, but a blessing to midwife new life, worlds of infinite possibility. You see, babies are where fundamental forces ally themselves in mutually beneficial relationships, striving together towards a common intent. You may not know it yet, but interplanetary stellar orbits represent and correspond to intrapersonal astrophysical alignments of interdependence, where we, as pansentient participants, come into a new center of gravity and collectively reignite the audacity to passionately open-mouth kiss our destiny in public. Because even if scholars aren't permitted to officially admit it yet, every child's heart already knows. Kindness is the oldest science that has ever existed.